After the successful landing of SN15, everyone started thinking about what they'll do next. Well, we still do not have any official confirmation if the SN15 will fly again or not. But all the ongoing activities from Starbase strongly suggest towards a possible launch alone. So we decided to take a look on what different phases SN15 might has to go through if it ever flies again. Just a couple of days before, SpaceX team was seen moving SN15 towards the launch pad B. At the moment, SN15 is still waiting for to be mounted on the launch pad. But one important thing needs to be done before it sits on the mount. They removed SN15's damaged legs a day after the landing, which are yet to be replaced. So before it sits on the launch pad, they'll have to install another legs on SN15. Usually all the installation activities will happen near the build site. But as SN15 was the first prototype to survive the high altitude test, the legs will be installed near the launch pad itself. It appears that they are waiting for wind speed to get back to normal before they could begin the installation. But once legs are installed properly and Starship SN15 sits on the launch pad, a series of pre-launch tests will be performed to certify if SN15 is good to fly again. These tests involve a cryogenic test with liquid nitrogen. Most of you might already know that they fill the Starship with liquid nitrogen for testing the structural soundness of the ship. Well, it has already clarified the test during its first flight, but we cannot predict if there are any leakages occurred due to vibrations during the landing. If it clears the test without detection of any leakages, then the Starship SN15 will be good to move on towards its next phase, where all three Raptor engines will be tested. There could be multiple static fire tests for Raptor engines depending on the results. Initially, all three Raptor engines will be tested. But if they find out any issues with any particular Raptor engine, there could be a single engine static fire test as well, just like they did during SN15's first flight. Some cracking sounds were also heard during the landing of SN15, but hopefully it has not caused any major damages. Before the test, an evacuation notice will be issued from the local authorities, which can notify us about the possible timings. And then there could be the possible flap test, just to check if the movements are good. Once SN15 is cleared out of all these phases, there will be a pre-launch inspection in the presence of FAA authorities. Usually it takes a week or two for Starship prototype to fly once it sits on the launch pad. So what do you think? When we will get to see another official announcement? That being said, until it is officially announced, nothing is confirmed. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you did, do subscribe to the channel for continuous updates regarding the science and space. Thank you. See you again in the next one.